Stand-up paddleboarding is one of the most relaxing summer activities you can pursue. There is a specific kind of quiet that only happens when you are gliding across untouched, glassy water at sunrise on a perfectly flat deck. But that peace evaporates the moment you step onto a cheap, single-layer budget board. Standard inflatables regularly fail to support normal adult body weight. The exact physical consequence is something called the banana effect. As you stand up, the center of the weak board bows deeply underwater, leaving you balancing on a sagging pool noodle that strains your lower back and ruins your balance. This vector diagram shows what happens when that center structure fails. The downward pressure forces your feet underwater, pushing the nose and tail upward. Instead of slicing cleanly through the lake, you are now plowing a wall of water, creating massive drag. Structural integrity determines how well a board tracks through the water.
Choosing a weak hull is a liability that guarantees a slow, unstable, and wet summer. To avoid the banana effect, you have to establish a strict engineering baseline. For any board purchased in 2026, V-drop stitch construction is the absolute minimum requirement. This cross-section shows the internal mechanics of V-drop stitch construction. Thousands of high-tensile threads connect the top layer of PVC directly to the bottom layer. When you pump the board up to 15 psi, the air pressure tries to bulge the board outward into a balloon shape. These internal threads lock tight, restricting that expansion and forcing the board to hold a flat, solid, wood-like shape. Every single board on our top 5 list uses this technology, but rigidity alone is not enough. You have to match the specific type of structural reinforcement to your exact weight payload and your water lifestyle. Choosing a heavy-duty expedition board for a casual 30-minute lake splash or a lightweight solo board for heavy tandem riding results in wasted effort and compromised balance. At number 5, the Goplus Inflatable Stand-Up Paddleboard. This unit is designed exactly as the entry point for budget-conscious solo riders. It utilizes that baseline V-drop stitch technology to inflate to a rigid 15 psi structure at a highly accessible price point. The operational trade-off here is capacity. It provides reliable stability for a single casual rider, supporting up to 330 pounds, but it lacks the heavy commercial reinforcement required for extreme multi-person payloads. Across the deck, it utilizes a diamond-patterned EVA pad. This secures wet feet and prevents slippage without adding dense, heavy materials to the overall weight of the rolled-up unit. This comparison matrix tracks our top profiles. The Goplus calculates out of the entry point for users testing the waters who require a reliable structure over a flexing pool toy. At number 4, the SereneLife 10'6" inflatable SUP with LED lights. This model attacks the strict daytime limitations of traditional paddleboarding. It addresses schedule constraints by integrating waterproof LED light strips directly around the board's double-layer PVC sidewalls. The logistics require a specific trade-off. You gain illumination for sunset and night paddling, keeping you visible to boats. In exchange, you have to manage waterproof switches and a slight increase in side rail weight. The updated matrix visualizes the shift. This technology profile moves paddleboarding from a rigid daytime schedule into a flexible, illuminated nighttime experience. At number 3, the ROC Inflatable Stand-Up Paddleboard. This board targets the frustration of tipping over due to narrow, unstable hull profiles. It solves this with an aggressive 33-inch deck width. This broad profile alters the board's water displacement, creating a wide platform combined with military-grade PVC composite that reduces side-to-side tipping. The hydrodynamic trade-off is simple physics. Maximizing your balance requires a wider footprint, which increases water drag and reduces top-end glide speed. Looking at the third row, this profile prioritizes balance over racing speed. It is the mandatory choice for transporting kids, pets, or heavy gear without ending up in the water. $100 back for delayed flights. Securing premium, flex-free water gear only matters if you actually secure the destination to use it. At number 2, the SereneLife Inflatable SUP Double-Layer Drop Stitch. This is the industrial solution for the failure point of single-layer boards placed under maximum rider load. It utilizes double-reinforced 6-inch thick PVC sidewalls over a commercial-grade core. This allows it to maintain a flat center profile, even under a 350-pound payload. Achieving this durability requires a physical trade-off.
Commercial-grade dual layers add significant physical weight to the deflated board, making your shoreline transport a more strenuous carry. It also integrates heavy-duty stainless steel D-rings. These attachment points allow you to secure a kayak seat, giving the rigid base a secondary multi-use function. The fourth row details the compromise. Carrying a heavier deflated package is the necessary investment for heavyweight riders or tandem pairs who want to eliminate midwater sinking. At number 1, the FunWater flagship. This model utilizes the densest composite materials on our list to replicate the feel of a hardboard. It executes a specific design trifecta: an 11-foot length for straight tracking, a 33-inch width for stability, and ultra-dense military composite to eliminate hull flex. It combines the rigid core with a specialized nose rocker design. This allows the hull to slice cleanly through choppy ocean water without the warping seen in standard inflatables. This tier of construction is designed for aggressive touring. While it requires the highest financial investment on our list, it matches the stiffness found in fiberglass hulls, making it the 2026 standard for high-performance inflatables. The completed matrix illustrates the target profiles. When you demand an inflatable that feels structurally identical to a rigid fiberglass board, this is the combination of dimensions and density required. This decision flowchart maps exactly how to choose your board. Filter your decisions strictly through your primary water lifestyle goal. For budget-conscious weekend solo paddlers, you need the 15 psi reliability of the Goplus. If your schedule is restricted and you require after-hours water access, you map to the SereneLife LED. Gear-heavy users and parents prioritizing balance map directly to the 33-inch deck of the ROC Extra Wide. High-payload tandem riders require the SereneLife double layer, while performance purists match to the FunWater flagship. Utilizing this scenario match ensures you avoid banana flex and secure the precise structural reinforcement you require for your weight and water conditions. Your balance and your summer relaxation are too valuable to compromise on cheap, single-layer boards that bow under pressure. Select your ideal board profile right now and grab it using the verified purchase links located in the description below. While you're down there, make sure to check out those exclusive travel deal links. Hit the like button and subscribe for future tech breakdowns. Inflating a board designed for your specific payload makes the water surface feel exactly like a predictable platform. It gives you a reliable, rigid deck to glide across for years to come. I will see you in the next one.